These are the top 20 strongest passports on Earth, but tiny details like getting into China or Australia visa-free are what separate the elite from the absolute best. This is part 18 of ranking every passport in the world. Number 6 is the United Kingdom. The UK passport has slipped slightly in the past few years, going from 175 destinations to 170, but it still grants entry into almost the entire globe. The main gaps versus their peers are China, Tajikistan, Iran, plus Russia still need a full visa, and several Pacific islands are visa on arrival instead of visa-free. Tied for 5th is Greece, New Zealand, and Switzerland. Greece and Switzerland have nearly identical coverage. These passports edge out the UK with visa-free access to China, Malaysia, and Vietnam, plus Russia's new e-visa system. They also have more generous Pacific Island access, with several destinations fully visa-free that the UK only gets on arrival. Differences between the two are minor, like stay length in Laos or Vietnam, and in practice, they're functionally the same tier of mobility. New Zealand has Oceania's top passport. Despite its remote location, Kiwis have fantastic access globally. Its most unique distinction, New Zealand is the only country whose citizens can enter Australia completely visa-free. Finally, Australia is green on one of these maps. Tied for number 4, we have Austria, Belgium, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, and Sweden. Like nearly all passports in this tier, Austria offers the rare perk of visa-free entry into China, along with near total coverage in southern Africa. It matches its peers with e-visa access to Vietnam and Laos, making its few gaps mostly in parts of Africa and Central Asia. Belgium matches its peers with visa-free access to China and broad southern African coverage, and has the most visa-free destinations of any country in 4th place. Like Austria, it holds e-visa access to Vietnam, leaving only a small handful of Africa and Central Asian countries as gaps. Luxembourg mirrors Belgium almost exactly. Its strengths lie in covering nearly every major travel corridor, leaving only a few scattered gaps in Central Africa and parts of the Middle East. Nearly identical to Belgium and Luxembourg, the Netherlands offers visa-free access to China and is slightly better in southern Africa than the others. However, it does require an e-visa to Laos and Vietnam as a trade-off. Again, Norway delivers very similar maps to the rest of the countries we've talked about. Its bilateral deals help it reach broad access across the Americas, Asia Pacific, and much of Africa. The main noticeable differences are access to more of southern Africa and Vietnam more easily than others. Portugal's passport is very similar again, with slightly better reach in Africa, including Senegal, Malawi, and Mozambique. These historic and linguistic ties give it one of the best African networks among top-tier European passports, complementing broad coverage in Latin America and Asia Pacific. Unlike most in its tier, Sweden's passport does not offer visa-free access to China, a rare gap among top European passports. It still delivers strong coverage in Africa, including Malawi and Mozambique, and remains one of the most respected travel documents in the world. Make sure you hit follow as we're going through the top 10 next episode.